It was November of 2010. My father, brother, and myself go up to the northern part of Michigan. I didn't know it at the time, but this was the last time the three of us would go hunting together. My dad had been diagnosed with cancer 2 months earlier, and it's been 5 years since the three of us have gone hunting together. We stay at my dad's friend's cabin. We arrive at the cabin and get set up. That evening, we go out to the area that's usually best for finding deer. My dad goes with my brother to the western part of this valley. I head to the southern opening, where there's a tower overlooking the valley, in line with the canopy. I get up there, and then we wait. I hear coyotes off in the distance. They start off faint, and then they get louder. A single howl overpowers all of the howling from the pack of the coyotes. It didn't sound like a coyote. It sounded like a large wolf. I look through my night vision scope in the direction of the sound. I see nothing, but they're still a ways away. I hear rustling in the leaves down below. I slowly peek out and keep shifting my eyes in the direction of the sound to see if I can pick up an outline of a deer. I bring up my rifle and look through the scope. I can see something that looks like the outline of a person. I thought for a second it was my brother, but I don't see his rifle, and he would not have left it. It was too thin, or at least not built like my dad. I don't know where the nearest house is and how many neighbors these people have. I just thought it was a little creepy for someone to be out here by themselves. This thing turns its head, and I can see a snout. There are stories of people spotting bears in the lower peninsula of Michigan. I finally spotted one down here. But then I noticed the legs, and see how skinny and dog-like they are. Nothing like a bear. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I just continue to stare at it. It was walking at an even pace. It didn't speed up or slow down. It was moving down south towards me, but towards the east more. It pretty much stops heading east, and then just continues to go south towards me. It walks right to the camping stand where I'm in. I can hear it breathing down below. I look in between the cracks in the floorboards. I see it looking right up towards me. It was a wolf walking and standing on its hind legs. At this point, the only thing I can think of, I hope this thing can't climb a ladder. This whole time, I remain still, but the floorboards between us creak a little as I shift my weight back just a little bit. As the wood creaks, I shift my head up, and I can hear quick rustling on the leaves down below. I remain in a single stance, with the gun pointing towards the ladder. I believe I hear it walking away, but I wait. After what felt like 10 minutes, I take a couple steps forward, and look down the ladder. I don't see anything. I get my flashlight and signal in the direction of where my brother and dad are. I was expecting the worst as I was climbing down the ladder. I meet up with my dad and brother, and they saw the same thing that I did. We decide to head back to the cabin. I was on edge all night, but that was the only time we've ever saw that. I haven't gone back since then, but I have heard one other report.